So the last time we met up with G5S Pro, he was battling the pack rat culture we had here at Media One. And the most critical thing was if Rick and I were going to give him free rein and come up with a great action plan for the shop.
So the two questions are we going to be able to hear the criticism that he gives us? And two, can we accept that we were wrong and make the changes we need to change to move forward?
And in the end, we realized that it was much more important that this company runs functionally than our egos. So let's go to part 2 here and see what other skeletons that he finds in our closet.
So what would be ideal is to mount this saw around the backside of this saw. Over the past month, we've been systematically analyzing exactly how we run things at this shop. And what we've analyzed and found out is that we're not doing it correctly. Everything that's in a white box is all stainless. So anytime a sign goes outside, stainless steel hardware.
The second of the 5S is set, or set in order. That is where you take everything that belongs in the facility and organize it. In a lean 5S facility, everything is in its place and there should be a place for everything. Quite honestly, we had crap lying everywhere. On the cutting table, under the cutting table, on our desks. Never mind the tool drawers where you can't find anything.
So we've all been guilty of having an organized mess in the kitchen, in the closet, in your garage. We know where stuff is. I know where to find it. But the problem is that I need it organized so the people that I work with do not have to come and ask me 10 times a day, where is this, where is that? It'll all be in one area where they can find it.
Another major problem that was obvious is that we have electric cords and air hoses all over the floor that we step on all day long. Seems like a giant game of hopscotch. It's a very big safety hazard.
This process started to feel like when your girl comes over to your first apartment and you're a little embarrassed about how messy it is and you didn't realize how big a pig you were.
Our electrical fitting bins are a mess. We have no idea what we have, so we don't waste time looking for parts. We just order stuff that we've already had all over again until we have 10 bags of the same part sitting on the shelf and we still can't find them.
So this is what it looks like now. All of the parts are in individual bins.
Now each of the bins will be labeled with the proper parts. I can visibly see which parts I'm looking for and just grab one, grab two. And I can also visibly see my inventory. Everything is where I need it. Bins that are empty still need more product, which tells me I need to order those. And a big bonus, this is mobile. I can have all of these parts at any fabricator station, and he has everything that he needs to put the job together, and he never has to walk anywhere else because it's totally mobile.
So when the installers go out on a job, need a wheelbarrow, and have forgotten the wheelbarrow, it's no big deal. Just go to the store and buy another one. Well, that's happened so many times. We now have 5 wheelbarrows, enough to open our own landscaping company. A 20-foot stick from here out there requires 3 stands, and you gotta be careful coming out the door.
We need more workspace just to function every day, not just to complete the projects we're working on, but without stepping on each other's heels. And when I was asked what we needed moving forward, it really felt good to vent my frustrations.
We need a lot of room for individual projects and cords and hoses and other things that we trip over. And organization, place for all the tools. Because everything right now is in 5 or 6 different places in this building.
And from experience, I can tell you that is the biggest flashpoint for conflict here, disorganization.
Then where is it? Where did you set it? Okay, well then you just look at me in the face and say, Steve, I don't know where it is, I lost it.
I don't.
Okay, because you don't know where it is. Well, you came and asked me for it. You came over here and asked for it right here. Now all I'm doing is telling you to walk back over here and give it back to me. Where it went in between that is your problem. All I want is my material returned.
So what are you most excited about in the new facility?
Best part is no more foot traffic.
Foot traffic.
Foot traffic. Foot traffic.
Having been here as long as I have, I can tell you that we get frustrated with each other, but we are like family. When we have issues, we deal with them head on, and we don't let it affect our friendships or the workplace environment. Believe it or not, Ron and I have been working together and have been friends for 20 years, and I believe he still doesn't like me. Something else that felt good is I got a chance to share a major Easter egg in Media One Wrap This Lore, Dale's Corvette.
Yeah, and if we could get Dale to get his Corvette out of the shop, we'd have another bunch of space to use. And it's 2 years now, 2.5. Easy. Yeah, we'll have to red tag it. Otherwise, the new owner tag. That'll be for me.
Wow, that was a real good swift kick in the ass. I really can't believe all the waste in this building. And you think about multiplying that for 14 years over and over again. That's a ton of wasted cash and materials.
Yeah, this was like an episode of Undercover Boss. We both had the idea we weren't working as efficient as we should be, and that just proved it.
But the nice thing is, once we enact this 5S process in the new warehouse, not only will it be a much more efficient work process, but the guys are going to have a much better environment to work in as well. Nice and organized and clean. And yes, Steve, I promise I'll work on getting the Corvette out of the shop.
Right.